Hi guys, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to add an electrical outlet. And this is why we added one. So hubby just finished removing the old dishwasher and we were excited to install our new dishwasher when
we found out that the old dishwasher we had was hardwired.
Yes.
But we need a new electrical outlet to plug in the new cord for the new dishwasher.
One thing to note is that you want to mount your electric outlet in a spot that you can easily get to unplug the dishwasher in case of a leak or an emergency, and also at least 12 inches from the ground. Here are some of the things we needed for this DIY project. So let's go through the steps together of how we added an electrical outlet. So one thing we always want to do is make sure the electricity is off. We have a separate one just for our dishwasher. Make sure it's off, and here's where you can see it's 15 amps. It's labeled. So we are under our sink. There is the one outlet for the garbage disposal, and we can't use that because that's on the switch, but we're going to mount ours a little higher up here somewhere because the wire will go across this cutout that was already here. So we're going to make sure that our outlet is at the right height and go ahead and check the cord so that we know that wherever we put it, the cord will reach easily when the dishwasher is installed in the back. And once we mark the spot, we just check to see that the cord would fit easily and reach the new dishwasher. So if it got there, it was fine, but we were just checking if we had to pull the dishwasher out for any reason and make repairs. So we had a 15 amp circuit breaker and a 14 gauge wire, and these are our basic wires for our new electrical outlet. So the copper is going to go to the green grounding terminal, and the white or neutral wire is going to be attached to the silver terminals. And then our black or hot wire will be attached to the brass terminals on the other side of our outlet. So I needed to strip the wires a little bit so that there was enough wire on the end to wrap around the terminals and give a good connection. So you see me here like stripping the wires. You have to be careful that you don't strip the coating off without breaking them. Then I needed to remove the old connector that the Hardwire used to connect like directly into the old dishwasher. So I had to take that out. And you see that the ends of the wires are already kind of twisted because I tested them out on the outlet before putting them into the metal box that they needed to go in. So I had to undo that so that I can put the wires through the metal box first and then wire them to the terminal. So here is our metal electric box that we're poking a hole through. This is where the wires are going to go through, and usually you use a metal box for exposed mount. So when it's not going into the wall, it's just going to be out like ours is going to be attached. That's what you use a metal box for mostly. And then you see me put the wires through the new connector and into the electrical box. So now we are going to connect these hard wires to our outlet, and we need to bend the tips a little bit more and hopefully not break them, because I did that once and I had to restrip it. And it's really important to get them to fit securely around the terminals. So you see me kind of using the pliers and putting all the wires around the terminals nice and snug, and then going in and using a screwdriver to screw them in. So you want to make sure that you have a nice connection and that the wires aren't going to be loose. One thing I definitely wanted to do is to check this outlet before we installed it in the wall to make sure it worked. So carefully we turned the power back on, and we just took a little lamp and we tried to plug it in. Now, you see that it's really hard for me to get the plug in because we have a tamper resistant outlet. These outlets have a mechanism inside that prevents just one side for being poked, and it's supposed to have all three prongs from a plug to protect anyone from trying to stick something on one side. So I had hubby help me because literally it was hard to get that plug in, and we wanted to make sure we could test it. Well, the dishwasher wasn't connected, so I had to see if we could put the other plug to this light back in and get it started. So hubby helped me get it in. And again, this is a safety measure so that kids won't stick something in there. And you see that it worked. So it was able, our outlet and our wiring was able to draw power. So that was good. So we turned the power back off, and then we covered the outlet terminals with electrical tape. This was just to keep the terminals kind of secure and protect the outlet, since this was going to be underneath the sink and in a wet area. This is not necessary, but some people like to do it to wrap the outlet when the wire box, the whole electrical box, is going to be exposed, like in our case, just to keep it safe and insulated. We were mounting the outlet under the sink, so it was a little tricky, and we wanted to make sure it was level. So we used our leveler and then marked the spots that we were going to drill in our drywall screws into the metal electric box to prepare to mount our outlet. Once the electrical box was secured, we pulled the wire back through so we could get the outlet lined up to mount the outlet within the box. And we sped that up a little bit, and we basically just used our screwdriver to put the top and bottom mounting screws in. And then we covered it with the electrical box covering. I was so happy that it was looking really nice and secure, and I was just hoping that it would work really well for us so we could put our new dishwasher in. We used this shaped connector so that it would push the wires up and over the little cutout under the sink. That's kind of why we use that one, and to hopefully make the wire not kind of like droop down, that it could just go nicely over that little opening. Hubby used the zip ties to keep the wiring off the ground so that the new dishwasher wouldn't be on top of it or anything like that, and we could keep it up and out of the way. So we finally finished. We have converted our Hardwire into an electric outlet. Did you see that? Yes. So the true test will be once the dishwasher is installed, we'll plug it in and see if it works. This is the moment of truth, and if you want to see how we installed this dishwasher, check out the link below. So we have installed the dishwasher, and you can see it's not on, and we have turned the power back on at the fuse box. So we'll see if our new power cord and outlet work. Okay. Oh, look, it's on, and we are ready to do a cycle. And so we've done it. We have installed an electric outlet to replace our Hardwire. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to turn on your notification bell. And remember, you can DIY too.